GoForThe2.com in with the Week 2 predictions. Before I get into this game, Syracuse and North Carolina, this coming Saturday, September 12th, SportsGrid.com, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. College football today does kick off 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. SportsGrid.com. Be breaking down all the games from 12 Eastern straight through the night games at 8 o'clock. So check it out. It's also on Roku and Sling TV, college football today. Then from 12 to 4, I'll be talking in-game live, all the 12 o'clock action this coming Saturday. Iowa State, UL Lafayette, Baylor, La Tech, Army, UL Monroe. I'll be talking about all of those for 4 straight hours, 12 to 4 in-game live, Sports Grid Network, sportsgrid.com. Check it out. I'm going to put all of the selections and predictions of these videos up on the website, GoForThe2.com. I'm going to talk about Syracuse, North Carolina in this video, put out some other videos on some of the teams I like this coming Saturday, but all of the picks will be up on the website, GoForThe2.com, so check it out. Got off to a slow start in week 1. Feel good, though, after I've had an opportunity to watch some games play out. We also have the kickoff of ACC and Big 12 action this coming Saturday. Let's talk about this matchup. In Chapel Hill, North Carolina opened up as a 19.5-point favorite. Now in most books in New Jersey, 22.5 points respectively. So check it out and watch the line movement in this ball game. You look at Syracuse overall, 5-7 last year, disappointing campaign after they won 10 games 2 seasons ago. A lot of expectations on Dino Baber and the crew last year. Part of the reason of the 5-win season was twofold. Lack of consistency on the offensive line that put a lot of pressure on Tommy DeVito, put them into long third down situations, and more importantly, put a lot of stress on their defense, put them out there for extended periods of time. And now, when you look at the departures of both of their defensive ends, Coleman and Robinson, the Syracuse defense is actually switching under Tony White to a 3-3-5 scheme, which means more defensive backs, more zone coverage, going up against a veteran quarterback in Sam Howell and 10 starters coming back for North Carolina. I think that's the matchup that you want to see play out this coming Saturday. When you look at North Carolina as a whole, they're averaging 285 passing yards per game. You look at Sam Howell as a freshman, 61% completion percentage, 3,641 yards, 38 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and he has 2 elite wide receivers in Brown and Daz Newsome that combined for 123 receptions, over 2,000 yards, and 22 receiving touchdowns. They're going to be going up against 5 defensive backs with the 3-3-5, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on those corners in this matchup. One of those corners for Syracuse, Garrett Williams, is a redshirt freshman. He's going to have to understand coverage, understand formation, and with lack of preparation and practice time, that could be a recipe for disaster if you're a Syracuse fan. Andre Cisco does move to the rover position. That's more of the center fielder of that defense, but he's only one player going up against a veteran quarterback and elite wide receivers. If they're going to play zone, Sam Howell could pick apart that defense. Another reason why I like North Carolina in this matchup is you look at the running game for North Carolina. They came on and got more consistent as the year progressed last year. They have a big play running back in Michael Carter. He has the speed to catch the edge. But you look at the flip side for Syracuse. They have athletic linebackers, but 2 of them are sophomores. One is a redshirt freshman in a new scheme. I do not like that type of situation. In terms of breaking down this matchup, I go with the better quarterback, the more experienced offense, and the continuity of the offensive line for North Carolina. On the flip side, you look at North Carolina's defense led by Chaz Surratt. He led that team with 115 total tackles last year. This was a defense under Jay Bateman, only allowed 143 rushing yards per game. But this Syracuse offensive line still has issues heading into this matchup. Week number 1 against North Carolina. Their left guard is their former fullback and tight end, Elmore. Does he have the type of bulk to put up with the terms of physical pounding? And can Syracuse run the football effectively without Mo Neal? Abdul Adams, the former Oklahoma transfer, is not even listed on the depth chart. Taz Harris is a solid wide receiver, but in my opinion, not elite. That's going to put pressure on the offensive line. They're going to need to run the football consistently to manage drives, and I just don't think they can do it. I think Syracuse in this ball game significantly outmanned. I think North Carolina does dominate this matchup and win this number, cover this number convincingly. I know it's over that psychological 21, but I do feel they win this game by 24 points or more.